Profitability ratios. Profitability can be understood in general as the degree to which a business activity yields profit or financial gain. Profitability ratios consist of a group of metrics, and those metrics assess a business enterprise's ability to generate revenue relative to its operating costs, balance sheet assets, and shareholders' equity. Profitability ratios also show how well business enterprises use their existing assets to generate profit and value for shareholders. Higher ratio results are often more favorable, but ratios provide much more information when compared to results from other similar business enterprises, historical performance of the same enterprise, and or the industry average. Gross profit is equal to revenue minus COGS, cost of goods sold, or also known as cost of sales, or also known as cost of revenue. Operating profit is equal to gross profit minus operating expenses. Operating expenses consist two categories: cash items, non-cash items. So depreciation and amortization are the examples of non-cash items, salaries, rents, etc. examples of cash items. Some numbers are shown here. These are used in our examples. Gross profit percentage is equal to gross profit divided by revenue times 100 is equal to gross profit 50 divided by revenue 100 times 100 is equal to 50%. Operating profit percentage is equal to operating profit divided by revenue times 100. Operating profit, also shown as EBIT, 20, and revenue 100 times 100, that is 20 divided by 100 times 100, 20%. Net profit percentage is equal to net profit divided by revenue times 100, 12 by 100, and then times 100 is equal to 12%. EBITDA percentage. Here EBIT we have 20 and DA is not here given. So we assumed 10K as DA. So then 20 plus 10 is equal to 30 as EBIT DA. So 30 by 100 times 100 is equal to 30%. ROA percentage. Return on assets. Net profit divided by average total assets times 100. So average total assets are not shown here or given here. So assumed 60K as average total assets. 12 net profit divided by 60 times 100 is equal to 20%. Return on equity percentage is equal to net profit divided by average equity times 100. So average equity is not shown here or given here. So it is assumed as 40K. So 12 divided by 40 times 100 is equal to 30%. Profitability analysis. Return on asset is equal to net profit margin times total assets turnover ratio. So these are the terms of those ratios. So net profit divided by revenue times revenue divided by average total assets. So revenue here denominator, here numerator, both are cancelled. So net profit by average total assets. Two-point model return on equity equal to net profit margin times total assets turnover ratio times equity multiplier. Equity multiplier is nothing but financial leverage ratio also. So let us see the full terms like net profit divided by times revenue divided by average total assets, excuse me, times average total assets divided by average equity. Revenue here denominator, here numerator. Average total assets denominator, average total assets numerator. So these two are cancelled, these two are cancelled. So final net profit divided by average equity. This formula shown in our examples already. Now, sustainable growth rate is equal to 1 minus dividend payout ratio times return on equity. So, dividend payout ratio is equal to common dividend paid or received, okay, for the shareholders, divided by our common dividend paid to the shareholders or received by the common shareholders, divided by ESE means earnings available to common equity.